Hello, Mr. 0063, back for I Want to Be the World Part 10. And oh boy, we're going to be taking on this area. And yeah, I'm going to set to fire bullets because that's going to want straight away. But oh boy, I don't know how much I'm looking forward to this. So for that first bit, I just shot those blocks to turn them red in order to open up this gate. And I'm now going to shoot the icon here to turn the or to get a platform activated. And now I'm going to horribly screw that up. I kind of figured I'd screw that up even before I hit the spikes, but obviously hitting the spikes was just the icing on the cake. What I really need to do is hit. I was going to say both of them on the way down, but that worked out really nicely as well. So I shall take that, and please pray to God that I don't screw up this. Good. Now, admittedly, that is a reasonably easy start, but yeah, it's only going to get more difficult from now on. And oh goody, look at this section. Now, ordinarily, I'd say not so bad, but I am flashing back to I want to find my destiny. By the way, I'm just going to shoot this block over here because there was no other way to get at it. You might hear the heartbeat as well. There is a secret on this, or there's a hidden star on this area, but I can't get at it yet. I'll come back and get it a bit later. But yeah, we have to stand on all the blocks to turn them red. And yeah, I'm flashing back to I want to find my destiny, where I have had an absolute nightmare on the screen where you had to do this. And I got all the way to pretty much the end there, and then screwed up on the final little bit. Yay! And I didn't even jump there, so yay! We're going to have looks like we're going to have yet another nightmare. Unfortunately for me, not for you, this isn't the only screen where this gimmick is going to be employed. So oh yeah, sure there's going to be lots of mess ups coming as well. Now, as you can see here, I'm kind of if you kind of like still stand on a block, then you can kind of just continually move on that block. Oh, and not run into the spike. Yeah, to kind of obviously just edge along and hit the other blocks that you're going to need to, because some of those blocks at the top there you can clearly see are, you know, right by spikes, so you're going to need to just edge them, and then I'm going to want to probably go a little bit further away from the spike in order to make a jump that's easy to, you know, not jump into the spike, but yeah, I seem to be having problems with that. Right, okay, we should be good now. If I screw up from this point on, I'm pretty devastated. Thankfully, when you clear the whole lot, or when you get the last one, they all turn grey, and then you can stand on them any which way you want. I forget exactly where the hole is. It's there. Okay, I thought it might have been here, but no. Okay, so yeah, it was here. Secret in there. Yeah, I couldn't get it earlier because all these blocks were previously red, and by standing on it I would have died. So yeah, have to wait till you clear the section before you get it. But yeah, reasonably easy star once you know it's there. Again, kind of an awkward, annoying one if you don't know it's there. And as I said, I do not want to miss any stars in this area because, yeah, the warp function doesn't work. And I would have to go back and do through the whole bloody level just to get a star if I miss it. And I don't feel like doing that. So here we're going to shoot a. Whoops, we're not. Oh no! I changed the bloody bullet colour. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to shoot a blue or ice bullet to get the platform going, and then I'm going to switch to the fire bullet to shoot these spikes to hit the blocks that are clearly well out of range for the kid normally. And same here. I'm going to drop down below the platform, and then I'm going to jump back onto the spike. Yippee yippee! And then I'm going to miss the platform entirely. Oh boy. And then I'm going to save myself because I thought I screwed up horribly there. I jumped off and I didn't shoot the block as I wanted to, or should I shoot the icon to get the platform going as I wanted to, but I somehow managed to correct myself for it. I don't quite know how I managed that. But I'll take it. Jumped too early there, but oh well, got away with it. So thankfully again, once you've completed it, you don't glitch through the platform and muck up on the final jump. Yay! Once you've completed it, or you've hit all the blocks, then they do turn grey. You then oh no, thank you. You then can stand on them. So yeah, don't worry about that. But it's a bit difficult to actually get up to the blocks anyway. So oh no, not liking this. Oh my god. Last opportunity I got that. Wow. Yeah, see, I can't actually make that now anyway. I can't make that jump. So the only way you can actually do this anyway is to glitch through the platform. But as you can kind of see, unfortunately this one is one of the screens where you can only have, where you only get one per the platform in a time. So yeah, I'm trying to be very careful here and not land on the sodding spike. But yeah, what I'm trying to also do is glitch through the platform. I've got it this time. Let's just not do something absolutely horrific at the end of it all, and we should be fine. I don't like these sodding screens where you drop down straight to you know, to the next, back to the bottom screen. At least it's not death, but yeah, I could do without that, I must admit. I think I'm going to switch to the blue bullet first here, so I'm going to go over the right first. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to trigger a whole bunch of boos. And basically what you need to do is you need to shoot the bullets at the wall in order to have them ricochet so that you can actually hit the boos. So at the moment, for instance, I've done this kind of a bit terribly. At the moment, yeah, you can't really, I mean, you can turn around and shoot the boos, but it's blooming difficult to do, and I will actually have to do it later on. But in this screen, I find it much easier to just reflect the bullets off of the wall. They obviously have to be a certain colour, so I've now changed these ones to blue. If I wanted to, I could change those to red. They'll only reflect off the colour once you change the blocks to that colour. But yeah, it doesn't really matter whether you do it red or blue. Obviously, the red boo you have to hit with the red bullets, and the blue boo with the blue bullets. But yeah, you can shoot either or any of the four walls here. I just think the top two. In fact, I'm going to not muck around anymore. I'm going to go to the next screen and save, or get to a safe point here. But yeah, you can use any of the four walls, but the two at the top afford you much more opportunity for the bullets to ricochet and hit the boo. So the one underneath, I mean, you can kind of see there's not much room. It's going to hit the wall opposite, whereas at the top you've got lots of room. But anyway, enough mucking around before I somehow stupidly die. Let's hit the save point and I'll do that again. So now we get introduced to the gimmick where that is incredibly loud with those blocks being destroyed. Okay, so we get introduced to the gimmick where when you touch this icon, when you touch these icons, you screw up horribly on a trigger, you forget. Yay. Yeah, so it switches between blue and red blocks. Kind of got to see something quite similar to that in I Want to Be the Galaxy, but yeah, here is I Want to Be the World's version. And here, I'm going to rush, I'm going to get out of the way of that final trigger. That's a really annoying last little bit there because of that trigger. Because you can kind of appreciate that I need to kind of keep somewhat kind of rushing to the left, or the bloody block platform below my feet is going to reset. Damn it! So okay, so I need to be Okay, so I need to be in this. I'm doing it all wrong. Yeah, I need to have the block set the other way and then shoot. So that's terrible, Blair. And then shoot so that the bullet goes through the red block, or through where the red block was when I touch the icon again and it disappears. Yeah, I don't like this jump. I don't like this manoeuvre here. I'm having to fake out that. See what you mean? See what I mean? When you backtrack there, the block is just not set nicely. I don't particularly like this section. It's a bit of a pain to fake out that trigger and yeah, and still survive, because you've got to not jump so high that you go into one of the spikes on the ceiling. But obviously, I was fine there if I hadn't jumped. That's the problem. I don't like doing that without jumping, so I'm almost invariably... See what's going to happen. I'm going to try and not jump. See, I'm going to try not jumping, and that's what happens. I fall through the bloody blocks that time. Now, obviously, it's probably somewhat set to how far I travel when trying to go through this, but... something like that, but yeah, bit of a pain in the neck. I think just from force of habit, I will probably jump. But yeah, I'll probably find that, there we go, that worked out pretty well. But yeah, it's invariably when I jump, I would have not wanted to have jumped, and then when I don't jump, I will have wanted to jump. That's just always the way it seems to work out. Brilliant. And I've screwed that up horribly. We need the block set the other way round when I make this jump, because I'm going to need these blocks to stand on here. I'm also going to need to avoid this one on the way over, but then I'm going to need to switch them one on the way down. And then don't get screwed over by a kind of a hidden icon there, which changes the blue-red block around. And yeah, we can get down here and hit the save, and everything's nice and rosy. And now I want red bullets. I think I want red bullets. Yeah. So what you want to do here is shoot and then quickly turn around. When you're facing the boo, it won't follow you. So yeah, shoot and then quickly turn around. You can only kill it when the boo is moving. So yeah, you need to have turned around for that to have activated. And that was the red side, so you can bet that on the left-hand side, on the left-hand side with the red, we're going to have to do something very similar on the right-hand side with blue. This screen is a hell of a pain. So these things, well, I guess I should demonstrate. If they get you in there, if those little things rolling around on the floor, or indeed the one on the ceiling on the right-hand side, gets sight of you, it immediately kills you. So I'm going to have to use the terrain of this level very much to my advantage to, yeah, not be spotted by these bloody things. And, yeah, easier said than done. I'm going to use the blocks up there as a helpful blocker. And then by pressing down, I think it is, or is it up? Yeah, up, sorry. Up. Oh! Bugger, well, at least I hit the save, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, by pressing up, you can actually rotate between which sets of blocks are in play. So that's going to be helpful, obviously, in order to make our way up this area. Take that out. I'm going to switch, make sure I've got blue bullets on because I'm going to need those. Get a reasonable distance away. And then again, turn around, or shoot and quickly turn around. And then watch out for this little bit, these bloody things down here. I know the music's going a bit, or the heartbeat's going a bit nuts, but let me try and do this bit quickly and sort that out. But yeah, the things down below on the floor, really, really easy to forget that they're there. But of course, if you just drop down that area, then yeah, they'll pay attention to what's going on at the bottom, or they'll frag you. So yeah, I'm out, and I need to do those areas to the left and to the right in order to clear the block or the blockade up here. And now we can move on. Yay! And what I'm going to do here is I'm simply going to forget about these blocks at the beginning, and I'm going to try and make this jump without having to worry about block patterns. You can definitely do it. So yeah, I don't really find that the blocks, to be honest, are any real help there at the bottom. They just tend to get in your way. Obviously, we can push the blocks, but we'll see that obviously come into play a lot more on the next one. But yeah, for that first one, for that first little area down there, I just generally don't find trying to set the blocks up at the bottom, you know, certainly the lower one, to have somewhere to stand on makes things any easier. You might as well just try and make the jump without the use of the blocks. So moving on, I'm going to push this block slightly over to the right, because from over here I'm going to want that block there in order to stand on it. And now we're going to push this block over to the left. I'm going to have to do it very carefully. There was a spike on that platform, you can see that's now materialised. And since there's a whole bunch of spikes here, we're just going to have to keep doing this kind of shuffle manoeuvre. We've got to be a little bit careful here because there's a solid trigger. Comes out of nowhere really freaking quickly. But yeah, it's a little bit of a whoops. Slow process this, but it's still not too bad, and we're going to have to do it again here. Fortunately, there aren't any more triggers on this sort of section. There will be one more before we clear this, to get to the next save, but yeah, not at least, thankfully, while we're doing the block pushing stuff. So just don't screw up, maybe take my time, take things slowly, and yeah, just watch out for that one. Good. And oh boy, now we get into the real annoyance of this whole damn area. It's got a nice concept. So what happened there was I shot the little teleporter icon, and then I appeared where that teleporter was. So it's got a nice idea to it, this teleporter, but it isn't half finicky, and it doesn't half give you some really freaking annoying areas that you have to traverse in order to clear this bloody section. One other issue I have with it is that you have to be almost lightning quick when you in some occasions when you shoot the teleporter, that you almost immediately have to jump, and it's incredibly difficult to not horribly screw up like that. Like, so this one, for instance. So, like, I'm going to wait a little bit and then jump, and I can't make it. But also, what I have to do there, so is not try and jump too early, or I'll have jumped before I reach the teleporter, and then I'll completely screw myself over by not having anywhere to go. So, yeah, it's can be a hell of a thing sometimes in order to time out. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That was terrible all round. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, all those sodding spikes at the top there are going to come crashing down. So I need, yeah, to put a teleporter I need to shoot the teleporter and then kind of make my way over, and that's not going to work. Definitely not going to work like that, but there's case in point, at least that the bloody spikes come crashing down. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to trigger the spikes out, turn around, shoot the teleporter. That's not really where I wanted that. You can infinite jump on them, by the way. So yeah, obviously once you've got out of the way of the teleporter, then that ability will go away. But yeah, that's the one. Brilliant, gotcha. So yeah, I'm trying to go to the point where the spikes trigger down, quickly turn around and shoot. I'll go to where the teleporter was, and I'll get out of the range of the bloody out of the bloody spikes falling down. Then we come to this section, and seriously, this one bit, I referenced the fact that this whole area was a part of the reason why I didn't do, or I think the star is on the next screen. So yeah, unfortunately, we have to put up. In fact, I'm because of just the way this works, I'm actually going to just turn the star radar off here, so we don't have to keep hearing it on this section, because I'm going to be probably here quite a bit. I'm pretty sure I know where the star is. It's not on this screen, it's on the next screen. I'll turn it back on when we get to the next screen, but for this screen it's going to be bloody annoying. But yeah, this was, as I said, part of the reason why I didn't want to do this on hard. And it's seriously even, well, this whole area as a whole, but this one bloody, I'm going to restart. Now I'm going to turn the thing off again. Obviously, it didn't save the fact that I turned the bloody radar off. So right, okay, we've done that now, and now it has saved. Next time I won't have that on. But yeah, this little bloody section here, where you've got to just inch along, and I find this an enormous pain in the neck. Thankfully, that wuss save is there, which makes this section oh so much more tolerable. Because trying to do both of these sections in one go is just the biggest pain in the neck I can think of. Because I never like this section. I find it really freaking awkward to do these bits where you just have to kind of like bounce and go and shoot and jump. Because that always happens. I always, in this section, tend to jump just a little bit too early, or not jump at all, or not turn around and shoot. And it's an honest to God, this bit is an absolute pain in the neck. I am actually really surprised that I cleared the first area quite so quickly. You can kind of see exactly what's happening here. Exactly what I said has happened the last like 4 times. I'm not getting the jump after I shoot the thing. I honest to God just hate this section. The teleporter gimmick is a nice idea in principle, but oh my God, I hate this area here where you've got to just continually bounce around. Words cannot begin to describe how much I hate this section, and indeed how flipping long that section took. So let's turn the thing back on again now. How flipping long that section took to do when I played this game on hard mode. Seriously. In fact, the secret is on this screen, on that screen, but yeah, you get to it from the other screen. So yeah, that's kind of what I meant there. But oh my God, I'm not even kidding. I think it took the best part of. I think I'm going to say. Can I make that? Yes, I can make that. I think oh bugger! I think it took the best part. I would say at least a couple of hours just to do that. And yeah, what can I say? I absolutely loathe that bloody last section of the last screen. It is possibly the single worst segment I can think of in the game. But anyway, it's done. The wuss save, as I say, is a big help, and yeah, that's a big reason why I played this on medium mode. Wow, I got that done pretty quickly. Now, I could spend a bit of time buggering around trying to get the teleporters here in a decent position. So, for instance, I don't want to muck this up, but let's do something like that. So I could now, start mucking around getting this teleporter down here all the way to try and help with this jump. I'm hoping that I can just pull it off normally and not have to worry about getting the teleporter down. And that's very, very much appreciated because, as we've just seen on the previous screen, I really don't like the having to continually bounce and do the teleporter, but thankfully it's only, I say only 5 spikes, and you can actually clear that with just a single jump anyway. Oh, yay. And yeah, I'm exceedingly pleased about it. I was expecting a trigger here at some point. Maybe it's this one, is it? Or maybe the trigger's already happened because I was higher up on the screen? That's interesting. Oh well, if I don't die here, we might not actually get to see the trigger. But I'm cool with that. Well, I'm going to die, so... Oh yeah, there's the spike. I don't quite know what happened to that then. These ones are also triggering. Maybe it's because it's just left over from something I hadn't done on the... as a afterthought from the previous screen? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, yeah. Wow, actually doing pretty well. It is about 20 minutes or so though, so I think I'm going to kind of leave it there. But yeah, I would have taken getting to this point in 20 minutes if you'd offered me that. I would have bitten your hand off. So yeah. Don't think there's an awful lot left to do. Maybe 3 screens or so, but still, we'll leave those for next time, and hopefully you might even get to the boss of this area, and indeed clear the area, because the boss of this area is, I think, pretty straightforward, thankfully. But yeah, I will leave it there, so that's all for part 10, and yeah, hopefully part 11 we can clear this area, and hope to God that I've not missed any stars along the way. Just going to do a quick check. I've got 3 out of 5, and I know I get 1 on the final screen, so I'm looking for 1 more. I think that's good. Yeah, do not want to miss any stars in this world, or I'm going to kill myself. See you next time for part 11. Cheerio.